All right. Hello. Welcome.
Whoa.
We are Saturday, November 23rd. We got the Week 12 matchup. Actually, Sunday Night Football. We got the Eagles going to Los Angeles to play our Rams. And we start with Danny Stone. You got your article up today. You already got some comments, yeah?
My article just came out at 12 Eastern time. I already have a comment. I'll try to read it once it loads. I did look at it, but I should have kept it loaded. But yeah, it's a final score prediction for Rams Eagles on Turf Show Times. I think I just got my name as a writer changed back to Danny Stone from Daniel, so I'm pretty excited about that. So check out Danny Stone at Turf Show Times, final score prediction article. And the comment is, I wish this would load faster. I know that they said the Eagles were going to win, and that's what I'm also projecting is that the Eagles win.
If we don't sound too excited, it's because we have the 8-12 Eagles playing the Rams, who are 5-5, and I mean,
Yeah, I'm a little nervous for this one. All right, blue and yellow, kill a fella 99. Eagles 28, Rams 13. He says, which is I have Eagles 31, Rams 19. But that's nice to see a comment. Article's only been online 12 minutes, so that shout out to blue and yellow, kill a fella 99.
Yeah, and I got here pulled up the stat ranking, kind of a different view from what we've seen before. As you can see, offensively, the Eagles are ranked pretty high, number one in rush yards, something the Rams definitely struggled with. Do you think the Rams can even contain Saquon, or do you think he's going to have a huge day?
No, I think he'll have a big game. Even if it's like they jam him up for like the first, second, and third quarter, like I think it's inevitable he breaks off a big screen or a big run at some point. It's just a matter of when. It's any given Sunday. I don't want to sit here and say the Rams can't win. I just can't in good conscience pick them to win.
Yeah, because right now the rankings up, you can see Eagles, even though they're one in rush yards, they're 22nd in pass yards, but the Rams' pass defense is ranked 22nd, so
yeah,
kind of even there, but along the lines, looks like Eagles are dominating. But let's look at the Rams' offense first. The
Eagles not having Devontae Smith is big.
Yep. And then here, looking at the defense, if you take off that last line about turnovers, the Eagles are top 9 in every defensive category, and it just scares me. So I'm saying I'm not too excited for this Sunday matchup. I'm hopeful the Rams can win, but
sure.
Yeah. And we'll hop over to that. I see the Eagles are favored by only 3 points. He said, what was your prediction? You had them winning by double digits?
The Eagles, 31-19, so 12 points.
Yeah, I had the Eagles originally 33-21, but without Devontae Smith, I'll drop it down 2 points. I'll make it 31-21.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a double digits covering pretty easily. I mean, in this series, Eagles have won 7 of the last 8. Last year, They won by 9. They just own this matchup. I pulled up some stats. So Stafford has thrown 10 picks in the last 10 games against a Vic Fangio defense. So I'm not looking forward to this game. I'm nervous that it's on prime time and everyone's going to see how bad they are.
I mean, I guess I'm looking forward to it in the sense that the Rams can kind of shock me and really put their flag in the NFC West division race and also the NFC West playoff race. But I am a little bit concerned that there's a good chance they lose. The good news is I've worked that out in my head that they can lose to the Eagles and the Bills. But then if they win out, they'll end 10-7, which is not a bad record. And I think they can actually win out those final games.
If they go 10 wins, make the playoffs, I have some future props going to be cashing out pretty nice for me. And the Eagles also have additional rest because they played last Thursday. So, Rams coming off. Yeah, so additional rest. So, yeah, did you write an article or talk about the Eagles and their lack of scoring?
That is actually that's the big point of my article, my final score prediction. I'm glad you asked. Good segue. I pick the Eagles winning because I expect them to score first. I even have an article linked about how historically teams that score first win in the NFL. That was an article, I think, by CBS Sports that came out in 2021. So it's been a couple of years since then, but still, I think that I would guess that holds true. Not CBS, I'm sorry, 538.com. Like 61% of teams that score first as of 2021 were winning games. The Rams are averaging giving up or scoring 1.3 points in the first quarter. That's tied for last with the Chicago Bears. The Eagles are a little better with 1.4 points, but the difference here, and we texted about this, I think, the Rams are giving up an average of 6.3 points per first quarter, which is the 30th worst mark in the NFL. They're only better than the Carolina Panthers and Dallas Cowboys. Not great company in this year. And then the Eagles are giving up an average of 4 points per first quarter, the 11th best mark. So I'm expecting the Eagles to score first. I'm expecting the Eagles to score more. I do think the Rams will show some life late in the game, and maybe the game will be like 24-19. But ultimately, I'll expect the Eagles to tack on another score and kind of walk away with a 2-score lead.
Yeah, my coworker's Eagles fan. He said, "What do you think's going to happen?" I said, "Rams field goal, Eagles touchdown. Rams field goal, Eagles touchdown." I think
Sure.
anytime the Rams get a field goal, Eagles will come down with a touchdown and just keep expanding that lead. So I did do a few bets, kind of matches up what you said. I think it will be high scoring. I think Rams might get some garbage points. So I have over 49 points. I mentioned earlier about Stafford against the Fangio defense. I have him throwing an interception. You just broke down the first quarter perfectly for me. So I have under 9.5 points in the first quarter, and I think Cup's going to score a touchdown. So I got those four bets for this game. And if you parlay all four, this was as a Thursday night, it was plus 1,700. So gamble responsibly, not sponsored DraftKings, but yeah. So yeah, we knew it'd be quite a short article. He said we're probably not too excited about this matchup, but that just if they win makes it more exciting, and if they lose, it's easier to accept.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to pick the Birds. I'm going to root for the Rams, of course. I'll link this video in the article. I'll do that before I leave this afternoon. I don't know. I guess it should be a good. I'm hoping it's a good game. It should be a good matchup. I mean, it's two better teams in the NFC as far as they're both competitive teams. Obviously, the Eagles are 8-2, better record than the Rams, but it's not like the Rams are a lost cause at 5-5. And in fact, they've had some really good moments. They just haven't been consistent.
I think the biggest thing to me in this game is this is a playoff team in the Eagles. So if the Rams even want to make it to the playoffs, you have to prove you can even beat a playoff team, So this is huge.
I think it's more important for the Rams to win than the Eagles as far as just playoff seeding. And I guess that's a no-brainer because the Eagles have a better record. But I'm sure Eagles fans would say, no, they need to win. They want to win the division, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was going to be a short video because I said we don't have much to talk about it. We know statistically not looking good for the Rams. We're going to cheer for them, but we're both taking the Eagles. So
thanks
for tuning in, and one love.
One love. Check out Turf Show Times.